Oh, hello. I have a little story to tell. Yep. Baby feels me. Baby knows what I'm talking about. It's a story that involved my first date with somebody. Anyway, but before I go down that trickety track, my name's Reese, and I'm an aspiring actor and happy-go-lucky, loosey-goosey, having a good time. So, I'm opening myself up to new experiences with my first Hinge date. Now, talk to me a couple of years ago, and I would have told you, nah, that's just not me, it's not what I jive with, so it's not who I am, but I gave this one a crack after much time, much ado about nothing on my love horizon. I love to inject a dose of passion into whatever I do. So I'm like, oh no, dating apps are passionless, they're boring and la-di-da. But it turns out they can be a surprisingly hilarious experience. And yeah, it was quite humorous, it was bizarre. Anyway, so the date started with a casual bit of banter. Yeah, hey, how you doing? But none of that, really. It started off weird and it sort of stayed that way. And I'm a creative writing student. Banter from me, doth have you seen where thine hath my heart? And shit like this online before we met. Anyway, so I thought, well, let's just get this started. Let's get this date moving, get it to a head. And he goes, oh, yeah, like the only caveat to seeing me is wordsmithery and wordplay, Mr. Reese. Ha! You said caveat. You're taking me to dinner. But, no. Why does that mean I'm gonna buy you dinner? Oh. He thinks I'm, like, begging him to buy me some food. Like, maybe I'm starving, or... Oh, no. You said the word caveat, which leads to top hat, which leads to cravat, which leads to classy man. Haha. And I just kind of spun it that way. So I dug myself out of that one. And who knows, in essence, why I was trying so hard. He was interesting. He looks very intellectual, and he was, super abstract painter, artist, man, dude. Why? So I dug myself out of the trap of, like, putting my foot in it. Like, yeah, we'll meet, we'll walk down to the pier, and yeah, it'll be lovely at night. I went there, and anyway, so he texted me, he's like, oh, it'll be 15 minutes. So I'm walking down the pier alone in Melbourne, it's dreary, it's great. Who knows who I'm gonna meet here? Hopefully he's all nice, right, and a normal guy, and like, I don't get attacked and hurt here on the pier. He finally gets there, and he is as he looks in person. Haha, kachinga. Well, you've got your big frames on, you do abstract art. I'm sure you work in one of those offices that's like a startup, millennial, standing desks. Hello. Oh yeah, Mickey. I'll get you that sort of paper trail digitally though. Like I don't want to, we'll save the trees and be environmental about it, but we do have those meetings coming up. So yeah. So sorry, sunshine. Like I've just got to take 10 minutes outside and like vape. So I was like, okay, cool. You're working on those. He's like, yeah, I do actually. I'm like, oh. He did have a good sense of humor, this guy. Just, he was very intense, but you'll see. We go down to the water's edge on the pier, and he's like, have you ever seen penguins before? And I'm like, no, cutesy, you show me them. Oh, wow, first for everything. Like a first date. I have seen penguins before. Go penguins. Oh, there they are. Look at those two penguins. Oh, what are they doing to themselves? Are they laying on top of one another, like bang on, like giving it a red hot go? Ha! And he was just like, oh, yeah. We liked it. Like, we didn't like and enjoy the show, but it was like a David Attenborough documentary. It was like, whoa, nature! Penguins were going at it. It broke the ice a bit, I have to say. We're leaving the pier, and he's going through background and culture, his religion. He's Jewish. He's an amazing painter. So he was painting lots of marriage certificates. And then he was asking me, like, what are you interested in? And I'd go, oh, well, I like to do this, and that. And he'd go, oh, well, yeah, I do that too. Me, myself-centered. Like, he just really loved... I think he was going through a lot in his mind. It wasn't just that. He was a very open person. He's like, I have psoriasis in my head. And I'm like, ah. Anyway, so from there, he was just like kind of telling me about again, what he's looking for, because I only got a few words spoken through this and that, and mind you, I'd finished work, and I'd finished work to close the shop at 8 o'clock at night, and I'd run straight over, sprung into the date in like my little thin, I don't know how to dress for the seasons, like this is a summer shirt, and I just throw something on and pretend that I'm warm. I don't know, I just can't do it. I'm from Newcastle, so I just don't get the Melbourne weather yet. Like, sincerely, I'll try, but not yet. I'm just still gauging that it's autumn, and then tomorrow it's gonna be like fucking snowing. Anyway, living there in that moment with him on the pier, like très romantic, penguins fucking, doing that, and then us walking and talking about spiritual philosophies. I was freezing, and I just went, he had this like big coat, like big windbreaker, and so he had that on, and he was saying, he was like, like, you know, because he asked me the question, banter with me to the point where I felt comfortable. So anyway, I'm like, okay, la-di-da, said something, and he cracked up, and he was like, oh, you should be a comedian, Reese. He said, maybe you could be a comedian, like, you're very, I don't know, something about you, that's, the way you tell stories is very interesting. I was like, oh, thank you to say la-di-da. Penguin. Pingu, Pingu. If I could edit to cover up his name. He can be Pingu in this case. Actually, that's fitting. He's Pingu. So anyway, thank you, honey, thanks, Pingu. Could I borrow your jacket? I'm really cold. So he did, he gave it to me. Yes, you can. You can put it on. But can I just say something? It's a new one. And he'd given me this jacket, and I was trying to listen to him because he was saying some pretty interesting stuff about, it was getting heated. It was getting really into it. By this point, I'm getting exhausted and tired. I hadn't eaten dinner. I'm the most disorganized person that ever lived. Like, I can't compute any detail. Oh yeah, he's like, yep, I work till late in the night, 3 a.m. in the morning, and I've got this project to do, that project, and I'm just all over the place, and I sometimes never sleep. And he said, I like my bed in particular is a very important space for me. Same. He's like, well, it is. It's so special to me, my bed, my sacred space, that I can't actually sleep in it. And I'm like, repeat? He goes, well, you know, I don't sleep much, but I have to will myself to sleep in this bed because it's very sacred to me, and I don't like eat in it. I don't have anybody there. I find it's a struggle to wind down and go to sleep at night and lay on it. And I'm like, honey, I'm asleep standing up on the tram, on the doors, and like I'm on the train or something like that, and they'll open, and I've got my music in, and it's not until like 2 minutes in that I've looked up, and I'm like, fucking hell, there's like a huge train full of people around me. I've been in everybody's way, standing up, asleep. God, no, I don't ever get sleep, because how do you get anything done at night? And I'm like, good cue, actually. How do I get anything done in the day?
I'm like, I'm getting tired now, Mr. 3A.
I can't cope with this, like, constant stream of your talking about your sacred bed. And he's like, I don't have anybody there, you can't stay. Because, sorry, I know you're listening, and I know, like, you're trying to get comfortable in it, but can I just ask you not to lean in my jacket? It's just like, if you just lean on the rock, it's not gonna work for me, alright? It's not gonna work. I'm sorry. Just can't have you lean on the wall in my jacket. Sure, I'll just sit up straight then. Will I? Brilliant, perfect, good. And he's like, anyway, can we just sit over here, come a bit this way, and I just want to lounge? Yeah, that's fine. So he had me sitting like erect, like as straight as I'll ever be. So Mr. Pingu's like on the lean. Alright, I'm hungry, I haven't eaten, listening to you about your sacred bed talk, and I'm not allowed to lean in your jacket. This is really odd. This is getting strange now. I'm not sure what his actual story is. He'd ask me a few little stories, and they wouldn't interest him, and he'd go back to himself. And then eventually, alright, well, I've got a project to do tonight. So he's like, I know you'll be sleeping. You're probably tired, aren't you? Like, yeah, I'm tired. Sure. So get up to leave, and I gave his jacket back on the way. Cruising off to the car, he's like, I'll drive you home. It's like, that's sweet, thanks. And anyway, so I was super hungry, and I'd talked about it before, and he's like, yeah, what are you going to do for dinner? And I'm like, I don't know, I'll probably just go get Macca's, I think. And yeah, I'll be real with this guy, like, I have nothing to prove. Macca's is Macca's, it's on the way home, I'll do that. And he's like, oh, sure, okay, well, how about I drive you there? And I'm like, surprise, okay. Mr. Pingu's full of surprises. At least there's Macca's at the end of the trip, huh? In the car, and then it's clean as fuck. Mind the ceramic bowl by your feet there. And I'm like, oh, cool. Okay, sure. Did you make it? And he's like, no, no. I've just bought it to put a plant in. Yeah, I'll mind your ceramic bowl. Haha, I can't look after shit. So I was starting to get over it by then. I'm like, I'm not performing for this guy. I'll get my feed, be done with him, and go. Anyway, so I go, you sure it's okay? I felt so highly strung in the car. I was like, I'll just get a double chicken meal, thanks. And I was just feeling, he was just not letting me like sit up, like sit, lounge, mind the ceramic bowl. He made me feel highly strung. Just a McChicken, if that's alright. And he's like, they were going, excuse me, what did you say? And he's going, you just have to speak up. Use your voice, project. Double McChicken. He drove past the window as well. I've never seen somebody just drive past the window. Like, he was just like on a mission, polished car. He's like, don't, yeah, he goes, it's fine. So he gets my meal. Can I get some serviettes to the girl? Yeah, they're in the bag, here you go. I think I'm just gonna pull up over here in the car park. You're really getting into this. Hey, do it for the sacred car space. Here's little nibbles. Anyway, I go, have some chips, and he's like, thanks. And he was eating the chips, compulsively eating them to get rid of them, I think. And like taking chips, because he was funny about me eating them in the first place. He's like, oh, chips, they might get a bit dirty in the car. Where are the serviettes? She didn't give me the serviettes, bitch. Oh, that's okay. I promise I'll be careful, and if you don't want me to eat the chips, I won't. So he's eating and listening to a story I was telling him. He's looking at me intently. So then I say, and I've got a Diet Coke as well. Eating the chips compulsively. And I'm like, did you listen to what I just said? And he's like, sorry, I think I can't not stare. I'll keep staring just in case anything falls. I'm like, oh, okay, look, listen, if this is too much for you, this is too much, I can just put it in the bag and just eat it at home. You can just take me back. And he's like, no, don't say anything. You've gone white as a sheet, and you're just fucking looking at me fossicking, and you're fossicking for my chips. So, Pingu. He made me laugh about something, and I'm like, yeah. Sorry, I'm just really worried you're gonna spit. You can hold it. You can be in control. It's like, here you go, mate. Just hold the Coke, and everything will be fine. So he did. I might have a sip. You be in control. I don't know. The no serviettes thing was tipping him over the edge. Nom 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 nom. Plop. And he looked over at me, and we're at a red light, and he, oh my god. I know! I'm sorry, I did it! I wonder how bad it is. And so I looked down, under my ass was just a few crumbs, that was it, and I picked one up, and I'm like, it's all good. By then, I'm highly strung, highly anxious, highly stressed, and I'm just like, I need to go to bed. I'm probably not going to rest tonight, because he doesn't rest, and he's rubbing off on me. Oh, anyway, it's been so lovely to meet you. Anyway, maybe you could put the drink down. I've really got to go and do my projects, and it's been so lovely to meet you, and I'm really happy that we did. Thank you so much, Pingu. Thanks for your time. We out. Catch ya. Jump out the car door. Ah! And I'm like, look down, and on the seat was just mushed mayo up my own ass, and just in the cracks, and it was just fucked up, really. All kinds of... It's okay, I'll worry about it later. Gotta go, bye! I ran inside. What a day. Watch out for Hinge, hey? Stop trying to make Hinge happen. It's not going to happen. Hi again. If you enjoyed that video and you want to give it a little thumbs up, please do that, and leave a comment below so let me know what you want to see more of. And please subscribe to me. Let's be friends. Bye.